In the name of Allah Almighty, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum everyone. It is lecture number 7 of the subject popular fiction, and today the topic of discussion is Shutter Island by Denise Lihane. Shutter Island is basically a novel that we have to study today about its characters, summary, and its themes. It is a fictional kind of novel and it is written by Denise Lihane. Alright, so the topics that we have to cover today are introduction, Denise Lihane, or you can say the introduction of Denise Lihane, the writer. Then there is Shutter Island. Shutter Island is a novel, and there will be an introduction of that novel in this lecture. I'll tell you people the important characters of the novel, their psychological mindset, and their relations with one another. Then there is a plot overview that we also call it as the summary of the novel, that is also there, and in the end I'll discuss themes of the novel, and then there is conclusion. Alright, starting with introduction. So introduction of the lecture of the novel, that is Shutter Island. It is a novel by American writer Denise Lihane, published by HarperCollins in April 2003, and a film adaptation was released in February 2020. It means that there is a film on this novel with the same name, that is Shutter Island. I have watched it, I guess, back 2 to 3 years ago, and at that time I did not have that idea that it's a kind of fantasy, and it's that. So that was a very strange movie that appeared to me, and I felt that there is so ambiguity, there is no clear ending of the movie. So I still have that in my mind. So that is what is the beauty of the fiction, that you just cannot stop thinking about it. You just have that thing on your mind for a long time. So Lihane has said he sought to write a novel that would be a homage to Gothic settings. Gothic settings means strange setting related to, supernatural elements. Yes, B movies. B movies means movies of low budget, means movies of not good quality, and pulp. Pulp is a fiction of low quality, low level fiction. All right, so that would be a homage, means pay tribute to such kind of literature. He described the novel as a hybrid of the works of the Bronte sisters and the 1956 film Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So he said that he had written such a novel which would be a mixture of the works of Bronte sisters. Bronte sisters, if you remember, they are the Charlotte Bronte, Emily Bronte. So they are basically an Anne Bronte. They were the 3 Bronte sisters who used to write novels, and there was also some psychological element in their novels. So he brought such psychological sense from their novels and adapted the vision of that 1956 film Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and he had incorporated such elements in his novel. His intent was to write the main characters in a position where they would lack 20th century resources such as radio communications. So he wanted to write main character in such a way that they would lack 20th century resources, who would not be able to use these resources of such as radio communications. Okay, so there's an introduction of Denise Lihane. Dennis Lihane, born August 4, 1965, is an American author. He has published more than a dozen novels. The first several were a series of mysteries featuring a couple of protagonists and other recurring characters, including A Drink Before the War. Of these, 3 were adapted as films of the same name. So on the basis of his novels, the films were also written, films were also directed, and 2006 Mystic River is a film that is made on the novel of Denise Lihane, directed by Clint Eastwood, which won several awards. 2007's Gone Baby Gone. So these are the names of the movies which are based on his novels: Mystic River, Gone Baby Gone, and 2010's Shutter Island, directed by Martin Scorsese. So these are the movies that were based on his novels. Shutter Island is also in the form of a movie. So here we have the novel Shutter Island. the gist or the central idea of this novel is that there was US Marshal in 1954, widower. Widower means his wife was dead, so he was a widower. US Marshal Edward Teddy Daniels and his new partner Chuck all go on a ferry boat to Shutter Island, the home of Ashcliffe Hospital for the criminally insane, to investigate the disappearance of a patient, Rachel Solando, who was incarcerated for drowning her 3 children. Incarcerate means to confine, to prison someone. So what is the story? Story is basically of a person. His name is Edward Teddy. Just listen carefully, because if you do not pay attention, you won't be able to understand the story, and it's very ambiguous and its ending is unclear, so it becomes very confusing at the end. Alright, there's a Marshal Edward Teddy, and he did what, and his partner Chuck, they had gone on a ferry like boat to the Shutter Island. There's an island, its name is Shutter Island. Okay, so this Marshal Edward Teddy, he went there with his partner, that is Chuck also, because he is from US Marshal, so he went there in order to investigate the disappearance of patient, that there is a patient on that island, because there is a hospital, and a hospital name is Ashcliffe. So on Shutter Island there is a hospital of mentally disabled person, or you can say mentally ill, who are criminally insane, means insane to such a level that they had committed crimes. So they are basically criminals who are put there and who are not mentally set, they are mentally upset. So as a result, so there occur a lot of problems there, like some people disappear, some people suddenly die. So that is why he had went there, Ashcliffe had went there in order to investigate the disappearance of the patient, and her name is Rachel Solando, so who was imprisoned for drowning her 3 children. So she was imprisoned there, she was treated in that hospital. So he had went there in order to find that woman who had drowned, who had killed her 3 children. So this story is all about that. So what happened, we will look into detail when I'll discuss the plot overview or the summary. First I'll discuss the characters. Teddy Daniels, and Teddy Daniel is the main character in the book. He is the protagonist as well. He is the person who had gone to the Shutter Island in order to search a woman, that is Rachel. And so what happened? Okay, a decorated soldier, he is a soldier basically, he is a US Marshal dispatched means to go, to send. He had been sent to Shutter Island by Senator Hurley to investigate what is really going on there, and also to help with the search for a patient who has gone missing. So there were these rumors that whosoever went there, the psychiatrists, people, particularly the doctors, they used to hallucinate people by adding something in their food, by adding some neurotics in their food, in their drinks. So what happened, these patients or these criminals, they become mentally ill. As a result, they start doing things which are abnormal. So he had went there in order to search that what is happening there. Are the doctors really doing such kind of acts in the hospital, or it's just the rumor? So they had gone there in order to find the truth. So Teddy also has a motive of his own in visiting the island. Along with the duty that Teddy has been assigned by the Senator Hurley, he also has a motive of his own in visiting the island. He wants to find a patient called Andrew Ladis, who was responsible for killing Teddy's wife Dolores. So what happened, he had went there in order to find man, that is Andrew Ladis, and Teddy's wife Dolores has also been killed. So he got to know that Andrew Ladis is the person who killed his wife. So he wanted to know Andrew Ladis, that where he is. Teddy misses Dolores badly and dreams about her almost every night. Teddy's wife, that is Dolores, he missed her badly and he dreams her almost every night, and still uses what he thinks she would do in certain situations as his guide. So what he thinks that how his wife would have think about her actions in certain situation, Teddy just have the recollection of such things and just use this situation as his guide. Throughout the novel, Teddy appears to be a diligent and skilled investigator. He reads people well and pursues leads to their logical conclusion. So Teddy appears to be diligent. Diligent means very active, careful, and skilled investigator. He is very skilled investigator and he reads people well. He can read their mind, and that pursues led to their logical conclusion. So it led to their end. Andrew Ladys is the person that Teddy thinks that he had murdered his wife, and Andrew Ladys has killed Teddy's wife Dorcas with apparently no motive. He had no motive, he had no purpose, he just killed her. He is the mysterious, untraceable prisoner for whom Teddy is searching. So he is basically the mysterious prisoner, and he is not known by many people, but Teddy know him. So he is searched by Teddy. Dr. Cole asserts that Teddy and Ladys are one and the same. So Dr. Cole is doctor there, and he says that Teddy and Ladys are the one person. It means that Teddy, who is searching the Ladys, is actually the Ladys. Both part of an elaborate fiction created by Andrew because he could not come to terms with having killed his wife after she murdered their 3 children. So actually, that is the story basically. So what happens? Andrew and Teddy is the one person. Alright, just listen carefully. This is the most important point. He had killed his Teddy, and Andrew is the one person. He had killed his wife Dorcas. Alright, so he is mentally ill, and he had come as a US Marshal soldier in the asylum, in the hospital, in order to find out the truth. So he is living in his fantasy. It means that Andrew is the real person while Teddy is the fictional character in Andrew's mind, and Andrew thinks that and Teddy thinks that Andrew has killed his wife. So what happens? Andrew is the person who has killed his wife. It means that Dorcas is the wife of Andrew, and she had murdered their 3 children. As a result, Andrew killed her. So now he is basically finding her. Andrew and Teddy is the same. So Teddy is finding that who has killed his wife, and he is the Andrew. And at the end, he came to know that Teddy is actually the Andrew who killed his wife. Alright, so in order to confess his crime, he remained in such a fantasy of becoming a Teddy, and then after realizing that he was the person, he came to the novel came to the end. Andrew is a delusional man. Delusion means who remains in imagination, who do not believe in the reality, who remains in something fictional world, and he believes everything he is saying, and whose grasp of actual facts only comes to him in dreams. So the actual facts come to him in his dreams. Okay, Dorcas Chanel Davidson or Ladys. It means Dorcas was the wife of Andrew Ladys as well, and she was the wife of Teddy, because Teddy and Andrew is the same. From Teddy's recollections of Dorcas, we learned that she was captivating and that he knew she was the one the moment he set eyes on her. So Dorcas is very attractive, a little bit emotional, and somewhat needy. What happens? This is the point of view of the Dorcas by Teddy. Teddy thinks that she is very attractive. Alright, from Dr. Cole, he is a doctor in the hospital, we learned that Dorcas was bipolar with huge swings between euphoria and depression. So she was a bipolar personality having extremes between happiness and sadness. Euphoria means extreme happiness, and extreme sadness is depression. And that she drowned all 3 of their children before sitting them around the breakfast table. So what happened one day, when her children woke up, she just have them drown, or she just drowned them in the river before they sit on that breakfast table. Depending on which version of the story we accept, Dorcas was randomly murdered by Andrew Ladys. So it means before we can accept any of the truth, like according to Teddy how she was, and according to Dr. Cole how she was. So Dorcas she was murdered by Andrew Ladys, or killed out of anguish by Teddy or Lady, her husband. So Teddy and Ladys is one person, so they are her husband, and she was murdered by Andrew Ladys. Alright, so Teddy is in search of basically Andrew Ladys, who has killed his wife. Actually, Teddy was the person who has killed his wife, so he was searching himself. Okay, Rachel is the escaped patient that Teddy and Chuck are looking for. Rachel is basically a doctor in the hospital. She is escaped. She murdered her children and was subsequently committed to Shutter Island for treatment. she was the person who had murdered her children. So you see, there's a resemblance in Rachel and Dorcas. She also murdered her children as Dorcas had done. She seems to be leaving clues and coded messages for Teddy about both her whereabouts and the evidence he needs to prove that illicit torture and experimentation is going on. So what happened? Rachel Solando, she's a doctor. She met Teddy and she told Teddy that she was undergoing illicit torture. Illicit means illegal. So illegal torture was being implicated on the Rachel, and experimentation was going on. So her picture shows her to be incredibly beautiful. In the end, it seems that Rachel is entirely fictional, and she is the fictional character in the mind of Teddy, her name being an anagram of Dorcas and her existence only in Teddy's head. Rachel was the person who was she was the person who was actually owning the character of Dorcas, but with the same changed name. All right. So Chuck Al Aka, Dr. Shihan, he was basically the doctor in the hospital, but he accompanied Teddy, and he was also, fictional character in the mind of Teddy. Chuck, unknown to Teddy before the novel begins, claims to be a US Marshal, and Chuck also says that he is a US Marshal, and it is something which is going on in the mind of Teddy. Although he is unable to recall men that Teddy knew who worked out of the Seattle office with him. He has very small, delicate hands that seem incongruous until he reveals himself to be Dr. Shihan. Okay, so he believes, or he does such act which does not show the harmony in his actions, in his the way he used to wave his hand. So he reveals himself to be Dr. Shihan, the missing doctor said to have headed to the mainland on vacation. And he was the missing doctor, he was the doctor of the hospital and who had been on vacation, but Teddy thinks that he is the one who is with him. Okay, Chuck appears to be on Teddy's side and to genuinely have his back, but it's actually telling Dr. Coley everything Teddy has confided. Confided means secretly told him, and everything that happens during their investigation. So Chuck was with Teddy in order to know about the truth, because Teddy was living the life as he has lived before. Like, he wanted to realize the same situation which happened when he murdered his wife, and her before that her wife had murdered their 3 children. Okay, Dr. Cole is chief of staff at Shutter Island, is very proud of the experimental psychiatry they are doing there. So since most of his work appears to involve heavily administering hallucinogens in order to make patients admit their crimes to themselves. So he used hallucinations and tools of hallucination in order to make patients realize or they admit their crimes. Like Teddy admitted his crime in the end. It is somewhat controversial and shrouded in secrecy. So it is something which is kept in secrecy, and it is controversial as well. People do not like it that the criminals should be investigated and it should worked upon. Okay, Dr. Rachel Solando. Dr. Rachel Solando is a woman in patient's scrubs whom Teddy encounters in a cave on Shutter Island. She claims to be a doctor who worked at Ashcliff until she discovered the barbaric experiment that were going on there. So she was basically a doctor who worked in the hospital, but when she came to know that there was, barbaric experiments were going on, the criminals were experimented very harshly, brutally, and insanely, so she just fled from there. She threatened to expose the island. She said that she would expose the island, that what criminal activities are going on the island, and was labeled insane and confined here. So she was considered insane and she was confined on the island. She warns Teddy against eating any food, smoking any cigarettes, or drinking any water on the island, as they may be dosed with neuroleptics. So she actually warned Teddy that do not have anything from the island, as he can be dosed with neuroleptics, the medicines which might affect his neurons. So here I have the plot overview. The book is set in 1954. This is the summary. I have already narrated the summary. I am just going to read the slides. The book is set in 1954 and revolves around the life of U.S. Marshal Teddy Daniels as well as his partner Chuck, as they travel to Shutter Island, a home for the criminally insane. One of the criminals imprisoned on the island, Rachel Solando, has gone missing, and they are attempting to find her. As they are investigating, Teddy comes to suspect that there is one more person on the island who is not meant to be present. They also discover that psychotropic drugs are being tested on the criminals. Teddy is desperate to find the missing criminals and speaks to an inmate who tells him that he should not trust Chuck. Teddy then learns of a woman claiming to be Rachel Solando who is hiding out in one of the caves. She reveals that his food and drugs have been spiked with the psychotropic, means something which makes you psycho. These are such kind of drugs. He then tries to find Chuck, who is missing. He then heads off to the lighthouse where he believes the experiments are being conducted on the criminals. So there were many experiments which were being conducted on the criminals. So because although they were psychiatrists, they were meant to treat the patients, but according to Dr. Rachel, she was hiding because she was also injected, she was also made to have these psychotropic drugs, and she was not mentally stable at that time. Okay, he then finds Dr. Colin, who tells Teddy that in fact Andrew Ladis and that he has killed his wife Dolores Chanel, an anagram of Rachel Solando, after she killed their children. So what happened? Rachel was the wife of Andrew Ladis, and Andrew and Teddy is the same person, and Andrew had this fictional character Teddy in his mind. So Chuck arrives, and it is shown that Chuck is actually Dr. Sheehan, his psychiatrist. So Chuck is basically Dr. Psychiatrist of Andrew, and his name is Dr. Sheehan in reality. Sheehan claims that he and Dr. Cole have given Andrew Teddy the drugs to help him leave his fantasy out of his mind and ultimately confront the truth about how he killed his wife. So they had actually given a medicine to the Teddy in order to confront the truth in his mind that he had killed his wife. They just want to make him accept his crime. If he does not accept the truth, the doctors will force him to undergo a radical lobotomy. Lobotomy is a kind of psychosurgery. So if he did not accept the truth or the crime that he had committed, so they would have him undergo a radical lobotomy. The ending remains ambiguous, means unclear as to which is the true version of events. Is Teddy really Andrew? And if so, is this the truth about his past or merely another fantasy? So it is not known that Teddy is basically Teddy is really an Andrew, or whatever he had talked about. Is there something of there's fantasy in it? So it is not clear yet. Okay, there are different themes in the novel: theme of mental illness, theme of grief, theme of violence. The central theme of the novel is mental illness, specifically illness that involves psychopathy and the criminally insane person. So definitely mental illness is the recurrent theme in the novel, because every other person is seen mentally ill. Grief. Many of the characters in Shutter Island suffer from grief over loss of loved ones. Teddy is grieved because of losing his wife. Andrew is grieved because, according to the Teddy, he's also according to Andrew, he's grieved because he had his wife is murdered. So Teddy most obviously suffers from the memory of his wife Dolores. Okay, violence. Shutter Island contains numerous scenes of violence, especially towards the end when Teddy is fleeing the guards. Teddy tried to flee the guard when he came to know the reality. He was actually the Andrew who had killed his wife, so he wanted to leave that place. But violence and its human aftermath suffuses all of the characters' interactions. So what happened is of violence which actually suffuses. Aftermath means side effects, and suffuse means which spread all over. So the violence is spread all over in the characters' interaction. Truth and power. On the novel's third day, Teddy's encounter with Dr. Rachel Solano introduces the idea that institutional power dictates truth. So it means that institutional power, the power that was with the doctors of the hospital, according to their power, they used the power in such a way in order to reveal the truth, because the psychiatrists at Shutter Island are in a position of determining who is sane and who is not. They essentially have control over reality. So doctors actually prove that who is basically insane and who is sane. So they had this institutional power with them, and on the basis of that they declare the persons as sane or as insane. So by declaring those who disagree with them, so whosoever person disagrees with them, he just declare him insane and or either criticize him. Nature. Shutter Island is filled with vivid natural imagery like the terror of the storm, the overwhelming ocean, the jagged cliffs, the portentous sky before the rain. Jagged means uneven, cliff means hills. So uneven hills and portentous sky means, portentous means magnificent sky before the rain. So it actually shows such kind of imagery. This novel presents that imagery. So there's a theme of nature as well. Okay, I would like to conclude this lecture by saying that only Teddy is not a real person but a delusion. Delusion is something which disapproves the reality. Created by inmate Andrew Ladis. Inmate means a person who is living with other person. So it is created by inmate Andrew Ladis. The ending of Shutter Island reveals that Teddy is a patient himself committed to the Shutter Island facility after murdering his wife because she went insane and killed their children. So Teddy is himself the patient. He just get to know this reality and he accepted the truth that he was the person who had killed his wife because his wife had went insane and killed their children. That's all.